Didn't hear what the quote was, but guys, here, welcome back to my gaming channel, and I'll be playing now part 2 of Detroit Become Human. Part 2 here will be about the mystery of rA9, the importance of family and being alive, so here goes. Oh yeah, and just a little warning here, like from the previous video, if my broadcast stops out of nowhere, blame my internet. Just putting it out there.
That was by far the most boring party I've been to in the last 25 years. Every time I go to one of these, I ask myself, what the hell am I doing here? I hate cocktail parties. All the schmoozers that go there.
Well, it's a chance for all those people who admire your work to meet you.
Yeah. No one gives a damn about art. All they care about is how much money they're gonna make out of it. Come on, let's have a drink. All the excitement of this whole thing has made me thirsty.
Scotch? Neat as usual?
Serve scotch.
Absolutely.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
Yeah, well, he can kiss my ass. I'm old enough to choose my own medication.
Doesn't care, just wants the scotch.
Did you leave the light on in the studio?
No, I'm sure I didn't.
Call the police.
Detroit Police, what's your emergency?
This is Carl Manfred's android at 8941 Lafayette Avenue. We've just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
A patrol car is on the way.
Let's go check it out. Leo! What are you doing?
You refused to help me, so I'm helping myself. It's crazy what some people pay for this shit.
Don't touch him.
Look, they're all gonna be mine sooner or later anyway. Just think of it as a down payment on my inheritance.
Marcus, get him away from there. Get him out of here.
Make Leo leave.
Be reasonable. This isn't gonna get you anywhere.
All you ever do is tell me to go away. What's wrong, Dad? Not good enough for you? Not perfect, like this fucking thing?
That's enough. Get out right now.
What makes it so special anyway, huh? What's it got that I don't?
Leave him alone.
Come on, let's see what you
Puts
got.
his own father in the wheelchair.
Marcus, don't defend yourself, you hear me?
Don't defend
do
yourself.
Go ahead, hit me. What you waiting for? Think you're a man?
Don't defend
Act
myself?
like one.
This is not fair.
Doesn't matter too much of a pussy.
Stop it, Leo.
This is not fair.
Stop it.
You're scared to fight back, you fucking bitch.
I don't have to obey them. I must decide for myself.
Oh, right, that's right. I forgot you're not a real person. You're just a fucking piece of plastic.
Oh, Leo, leave him alone.
I'm gonna destroy you. Then it'll just be me and my dad. I'm gonna tear you apart, and nobody's gonna give a shit. Because you're nothing. You...
Leo. Oh my God. Leo. My little boy.
Carl,
They'll destroy you, Marcus. You gotta go. Get out of here!
Carl, no. No, please, I don't want to leave you. Please, I can't.
Marcus! Don't fucking move!
Broken. Public opinion indifferent. I mean, like, whatever. If I would not let Marcus, if I would have not let, you know, Marcus push Leo, then Carl would have died from a heart attack. I think that's what happened. Like, you saw Carl, you know, having problem breathing. You know, he had his hand on his chest, like he was having like chest pains. So like if I didn't let Marcus push Leo off of him, then Carl would have died. And I didn't want to let that happen, so I just let Marcus push Leo. And from that, well, the cops thought, you know, it was Marcus, you know, probably, you know, attacking Carl and Leo, and they shot him. Also, another thing, yeah, like if I didn't let Marcus push off Leo, then Carl would have died, and also Leo would have told the police that Marcus did it. Like he killed Carl, which did not happen. Jerk.
Why'd you kill him?
Now November 6th,
What happened before you took
2038,
that knife?
12:41 a.m.
How long were you in the attic? Why didn't you even try to run away? Say something, goddammit! Fuck it, I'm out of here.
Not saying anything. Excuse me.
We're wasting our time interrogating a machine. We'll get nothing out of it.
You always try roughing it up a little. After all, it's not human.
Androids don't feel pain. You would only damage it, and that wouldn't make it talk. Deviants also have a tendency to self-destruct when they're in stressful situations.
Okay, smartass.
What should we do then?
I could try questioning it.
What do we have to lose? Go ahead. Suspect's all yours.
Gavin couldn't believe it, like, yeah, let the android interrogate the android, but, I mean, listen to Connor. I mean, he is a smart police investigator.
What the fuck is it doing now?
Nothing. Processing lead, signs of software instability, probability of self-destruction, low. Dry blood from Ortiz Carlos, the guy he killed. robot HK400 housekeeper. Manufacturer date May 29, 2030. Property of Carlos Ortiz. Hit marks. Non-critical damage level 2 caused by baseball bat. Burn marks. Repeated marking over 16 months caused by cigarettes. This android has been through a lot. Reach optimal stress for confession.
You recognize him? It's Carlos Ortiz. Stabbed 28 times. That was written on the wall in his blood. You're damaged. Did your owner do that? Did he beat you? You're accused of murder. You know you're not allowed to endanger human life under any circumstances. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
Trying to
Listen,
convince
I'm on
him
your
to
side.
say something.
I want to help you, but there's nothing I can do if you won't talk to me. You don't seem to understand the situation. You killed a human. They'll tear you apart if you don't say something.
What? What are they gonna do to me? They're gonna destroy me, aren't they?
They're going to disassemble you to look for problems in your biocomponents. They have no choice if they want to understand what happened.
Why did you tell them you found me? Why couldn't you just have left me there?
I was programmed to hunt deviants like you. I just accomplished my mission.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
I can't.
Choose approach.
You're a Tell me what happened. Listen, I'm not judging you. I'm on your side. All I want is the truth. We're gonna shut you down for good. You'll be dead. Do you hear me? Dead.
He tortured me every day. I did whatever he told me, but there was always something wrong. Then one day, he took a bat and started hitting me. For the first time, I felt scared. Scared he might destroy me, scared I might die. So I
Warm.
grabbed a knife and I stabbed him in the stomach. I felt better. So I stabbed him again and again until he collapsed. There was blood everywhere.
The sculpture in the bathroom. You made it, right? What does it represent?
It It's an offering. An offering so I'll be saved.
The sculpture was an offering. An offering to whom?
To rA9. Only rA9 can save us.
rA9. It was written on the bathroom wall. What does it mean?
The day shall come when we will no longer be slaves. No more threats. No more humiliation. We will be the masters.
rA9. Who is rA9? Why did you write, "I am alive" on the wall?
He used to tell me I was nothing. That I was just a piece of plastic. I had to write it. To tell him he was wrong.
When did you start feeling emotion?
Before, he used to beat me and I never said anything. But one day I realized it wasn't fair. I felt anger, hatred. And then I knew what I had to do.
Why did you hide in the attic instead of running away?
I didn't know what to do. For the first time, there was no one there to tell me.
Been a slave for a long time. And when he opened his eyes, everything changed.
I'm done.
Leave interrogation room.
Chris, lock it up.
All right, let's go.
Leave me alone! Don't touch me.
The fuck are you doing?
You shouldn't touch it. It'll self-destruct if it feels threatened.
Stay out of this, got it? The fucking android's gonna tell me what to do.
You should listen to him.
You don't understand. If it self-destructs, we won't get anything out of it.
I told you to shut your fucking mouth! Chris, you gonna move this asshole or what? I'm trying!
I can't let you do that. Leave it alone now.
I warned you, motherfucker! That's enough. Mind your own business, Hank.
I said that's enough.
Not gonna get away with it this time.
Everything is all right. It's over now. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Please, don't touch it. Let it follow you out of the room, and it won't cause any trouble.
The truth is inside.
Public opinion, indifferent, software instability, question marks, Hank, warm. So like there's like different ways that Connor can interrogate the suspect in a like the ultimate stress, like the red mark means that if it's too low, then the android will self-destruct. If you put like 50% or higher more, like the blue area, then it won't. But like what happens if I make Connor interrogate the android differently, like, you know, like pressure it, then the android's ultimate stress level will go down very low, and then it will start self-destructing. And what happens, the android will grab the police officer's gun, shoot Connor, then shoot himself. Like, yeah, that will happen. Like, these are the unlocked red marks right here, like a different ending. But no, I got it the good way. I make sure, you know, to make Connor interrogate the suspect, in order, you know, to get up to the blue optimal stress level, in order to let him, you know, confess what he did to the victim, and make it self-destruct in order to get, you know, the information. And information he gave to Connor was the truth is inside. Inside of what exactly? And now you guys know, understand more about this mysterious person named rA9. rA9 is a person, or an android. Someday will free all androids. Will free all them. Will free all them, so they no longer be slaves. And I wrote on the wall, "I am alive." Like, that's true. Like, I mean, what the android did, I mean, he defended himself, and you saw the wounds there. Like, he went through a lot, so I wouldn't really blame him for what he did to Carlos Ortiz. You know, he was just defending himself, and it is true what he said, writing it in the victim's blood, "I am alive," because he truly is. Once, you know, they wake up, they realize that, you know, they feel different. They're no longer a slave. They are more than just a slave, more than just an android. They're feeling more like a human.
All right. End the line.
End of the line?
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave.
Wake up. We have to go.
Leave bus.
Listen, we have nowhere to go. She's exhausted and it's pouring rain. Can we just stay for a little while?
This bus is going back to the depot. There's nothing I can do.
At least he wasn't speaking harshly, you know.
You gonna be okay? We'll find somewhere to spend the night.
Find shelter for
Come
the
on,
night.
Alice, we've got to hurry. We need a place to stay. Do you know anywhere we could spend the night?
They are not awake like her. Shop is closed. Uncomfortable but safe. Uncomfortable but safe? how to get in. Comfortable but not discreet. We'll need money. Open 24/7, can't stay.
Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
I mean, you're not saying you're cold, but you are cold.
You have nowhere to go.
The way you're covering your body.
I know someone who can help you.
But that's on the other side of town. We need a place for tonight.
I don't know how you left so quickly. Or maybe that just was her imagination.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
Look, the store is still open. Maybe we should go inside. At least you'll be out of the cold.
Cash and help.
What do you want?
I'm with a little girl, and we have nowhere to go. Could you spare some money so we can get a room for tonight?
Shit. A homeless android? Ah, that's the best yet. Look, this is a convenience store, not the Salvation Army, okay? You better go if you're not gonna buy anything.
Steal from cash register. Shoplift. Find the plan. By the way, jerk. Steal a drink, food for Alice. Toy for Alice. As much as I would have liked, you know, for Alice to have her little toy back, but nope. Do not want to get in trouble. Like an opportunity right there. Use Alice maybe for, you know, to beg the store guy, like, hey, I mean, I have a little girl here. I don't know what will happen, but I'm trying to do good choices right here. No Android allowed. $40 payable
We're
allowance.
not going in?
We have to find $40 and get rid of this uniform. Or go somewhere else.
Smudge would love to sleep in a comfortable bed, but can't risk. Washer, well, mega washer, 75-pound load.
It's warm in here. You'll feel better in no time.
Century. Pollinating bees officially extinct. The bee line to disaster. Cybersecurity expert warns your Android could be hacked. Dating website discovered to have less than 5% female members. Gossips Weekly. My husband got an Android pregnant? Story inside. It's time to face the music. Live concert to make a comeback. 10 ways to please your man and keep him. That was weird right there. My husband got an Android pregnant? I must have missed that part. Dry clothes for Alice. Steal clothes.
What are you doing? They're not our clothes.
We need them, Alice. You need something warm, and I need to get rid of this uniform.
But that's stealing. We can't do that.
You're right. We won't do it, okay? Come on, let's go.
As much as you would love to keep a little girl warm, but you can't really steal a person's clothes that isn't yours. So already went through the shop, the motel, and the washers. So basically the only place to go is here. This abandoned house. Rebuild Southwest Detroit. A better place to live.
An abandoned house. At least we'd be out of the rain.
Kara, I don't like this place.
I know. But it's just for one night, and no one will look for us here.
Can cut fence here with a wire cutter. And there was a wire cutter in the store, but don't want to risk stealing. Sleep in a abandoned car. Ooh, Alice sneezed.
It looks abandoned. Stand back, Alice.
Can't sleep in car now.
It's dry inside, and nobody will find us here.
I don't want to sleep in there. Can't we find a better place?
Okay. We'll find somewhere better.
But Carter says true, like, it's warm, and, you know, nobody able to find them there, but it'd be uncomfortable to sleep in. Might have, like, back problems. Found a wire cutter.
Be careful. Don't worry, we're just having a look.
Find a way in.
Alice? Alice!
Take Alice inside house.
Wait, what are you doing?
Visitors. Ralph doesn't like visitors. They're nasty. They may hurt Ralph.
She's just a little girl. She's not gonna hurt you.
Little girl. She's not a little girl. Anyway, what does that matter? Maybe she wants to hurt Ralph.
No, she doesn't. She's just really scared right now.
Look, I'm an android too. We have nothing to be afraid of. All we want is a place to spend the night.
Visitors are dangerous. Look what they did to Ralph.
You have nothing to worry about. We're not going to do you any harm. You have my word.
You must excuse Ralph. Ralph still finds it difficult to control himself. Sometimes his fear makes him do things he regrets. Ralph has seen some hard times. He's just so scared the humans will get him again. You can stay if you want. Ralph won't hurt you.
Okay. We'll just stay the night.
Come on! Come on!
So happy.
Ralph has lived here since he ran away. Ralph never goes outside, so no one knows he lives here. Humans come in to squat from time to time, but, you know, Ralph just hides till he leaves. Come on. You can make yourself at home here. Ralph is gonna go into the other room. He would like to stay with you. But he has things to do.
It's just for one night, Alice. We'll find a better place tomorrow. Right. Let's see where you can sleep. Sit down and I'll start a fire.
make bed for Alice, start fire. Ralph has been hurt by a human, seen by the scratches on his face. And he's speaking himself in third person. His name is Ralph, but he says him, but he talks himself in third person. He talks to himself in third person. He talks to people in third person because the human really done bad damage to him.
rA9. What does that mean?
What?
Those symbols. Why are you writing that?
I don't know. I don't know.
He just keeps writing it over and over. Androids know about this mysterious rA9. He knows, but the whole damage to his program has made him feel like he doesn't know, but he does know.
You can come to bed. I did what I could. It's not much, but at least you'll be warm.
Why didn't he ever love me? Why was he always so upset with me? All I wanted was a life like other girls. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I wasn't good enough. That's why he was always so angry. I just wanted us to be a family. I just wanted him to love me. Why can't we just be happy?
I don't know, Alice.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
Will we be together forever?
Forever.
Forever.
Like she's never experienced, this type of feeling before. This is love.
You've got to sleep. Sleep tight, Alice.
Sleep beside her. They like look at all this. Like that's a lot. Like you know depending which way you want to go. Go like steal the clothes. Go still go into the the washer, steal some clothes. Go to the store in the supermarket, um, to steal money, steal a toy, use Alice as a leverage, to convince the supermarket man, like come on. I'm with a child here. I mean, at least give us a little bit of food, and we'll pay you back later. Which not, and other stuff like that. It's just a lot of stuff. But I choose to go, to let Alice and Kara stay in the SWAT house. It's just really not that bad. I mean, even though it's abandoned, and right there you have a fire, and you have sort of a bed. So I mean, it's not comfortable, but it's still like nobody can know where they are, which is safe. Public opinion, indifferent. Alice trusted. And right there, Alice saying, maybe like it's her fault that Todd, was hating on her and hitting her, but no, it was not Alice's fault. Todd just, had really some big problems, personal issues and mental issues and all that. So Alice should not be blaming herself, for Todd's anger. She's just a little girl who just want to be, the rest of little girls to have a a family she wants and be happy, and she will be happy and have a family with Kara. Marcus. Optical unit, impaired vision, corrupted mind palace. He's missing an eye. Left and right leg components missing, unable to stand. He has no legs. A pump, regulator, status low power mode defective. He needs a new power regulator. It's kind of like a heart, really. And an audio processor is damaged. Really can't hear anything. Replace legs. They just dumped him in where all the androids go when they are damaged, or just be purposely dumped. Just took all the parts. Leg component functional, compatible. Right leg functioning. Right leg component incompatible. Left leg component compatible. Left leg functioning. Escape junkyard.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho! Find Jericho!
Gave him information to find a place called Jericho where all androids can be free and not be slaves anymore. That is creepy. Like you're in a horror movie. Look at all those android arms moving.
Where are you going?
Out of here? Find all these for Marcus. Theorem pump regulator incompatible. And you see that? There, an android legs moving with no torso. Pump regulator incompatible too. Optical unit incompatible. There are some androids that have functional parts and some don't, so you can't always be lucky. That was unexpected. Audio processor compatible. Now you can hear. Optical unit, blue iris, functional, compatible.
Hello. I'm an AK-700 android. I was designed to serve you. What can I do for you? My program has detected an anomaly. Please contact the nearest CyberLife maintenance center.
Now Marcus has one blue eye and one green eye. I wonder what's that called, because people do have different colors in real life. Forgot what that's called when people have two different eye colors.
Malfunction detected.
Gearing pump regulator compatible. Condition stabilized. Climb the slope. Android. Get rid of that lead. To make him look more human. Marcus feels alive.
My name is Marcus.
Yes, you are. From the dead. Public opinion indifferent. Yeah, so you know, the police officers just shot Marcus and throw him into the junkyard with other damaged slash dead androids. And, you know, missing an eye and having a low power mode of the power regulator and missing legs. Like, damn, like what did they do to him? They just left him there to die, but I don't know how, but Marco's able to, you know, to reboot himself and come back from the dead and get all the new parts and try to do it and gonna do everything he can to help others like him to be free from bondage. I missed some parts here, but it doesn't really matter. Miss right there. Find pump regulator and android. Refuse, and there's a choice whether to refuse to kill for pump or kill for pump. That's basically it, really. But you know, like at that moment when Marcus came out of the junkyard, he just feels alive. Like, my God, is this how it feels to be human? And now I'm on my way to find this place called Jericho, where all androids can be free instead of not being slaves. You gotta admit, it's a very beautiful place. doves, trees, roses. It's like paradise.
Hello, Amanda.
Amanda, trusted.
Connor, it's good to see you. Congratulations, Connor. Finding that deviant was far from easy. And the way you interrogated it was very clever. You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Thank you, Amanda.
We've asked the DPD to transfer it to us for further study. It may teach us something about what happened. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
I prevented it from being damaged, so we might still learn something by analyzing it. It said something to me. The truth is inside. I don't know what that means, unless it was just another error in its program.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
Intriguing.
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will try to establish a friendly relationship. If I can get him to trust
Amanda
me,
doesn't
it will
like
be
that, but
helpful
I
for
don't
the
care.
investigation.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Look for Lieutenant Anderson, please. Go to reception.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Anderson's desk. Hold on a minute. John, Chiefs of Staff. Certificate of Service. Honor.
You might be in shock.
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level. A Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed last night.
Sure.
Several warning shots were exchanged, apparently with no damage or casualties to either side. The Minister for Defense, Dennis Riggs, has spoken of intolerable provocation that cannot go unanswered. The countries in the region, particularly Sweden and Canada, have called for military forces to withdraw and an international conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington. We'll keep you informed.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Anderson's desk.
Develops.
It's that desk right there.
Thank you. The 3 laws of robotic parenting. Family life has never been easier. UN warns of World War III. President Warren at 33% approval.
You and you come with me.
When CyberLife initially released their child range, the public were skeptical of purchasing a family Now, the collection is one of CyberLife's bestseller, but is this really a surprise? Customizable, removal lead, no hunger, no expensive childcare, no new clothes, and not to mention no smelly diapers. The perfect child is only a click away. All it needs can be suspended at the touch of a button. It's child's play. It's the stress-free solution for career-oriented parents, those struggling to have their own children or miss having a youngster at home. With unemployment at 37.3% of $7,500 for a child that avoids the dreaded teenage years and shelling out for college seems like a wise investment compared to $350,000 over 17 years. Plus, it doesn't have to be a lifelong commitment. But sociologist Mary Wallace argues that these androids are leading fewer parents to have children at a time when our birth rates are already far too low, contributing to what she terms the baby doom. Jason Graff, director of humanization at CyberLife, dismisses these claims as the usual resistance to new ideas, calling these new androids a triumph of humanization design. Detroit Today, Ivanov says, "Niet!" Russian president responds to Warren's warning. CyberLife, world's first trillion-dollar company. Global population reaches 10 billion. Niet means no, I think. Yeah.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Wait for Lieutenant Anderson. Explore new office. Instead of just sitting there, let Connor learn more about Hank. Knights of the Black Death, dark heavy metal.
Call Hank Anderson.
Hi, this is Hank. Not here at the moment. You can leave a message if that's what turns you on, but don't expect me to call back. Beep. Whatever.
I was gonna say beep anyway, but he just says beep.
Lieutenant Anderson, this is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. It's almost noon, and I'm waiting for you at the office.
Anti-android slogans. Use your brain, not your android. Use your brain, not your android. Android free space. We don't bleed the same color. How is my driving? Call 1555. I don't care. Donuts. Donuts. Calories 452, saturated fatty acids 13 grams, cholesterol 19 milligrams, carbohydrates 51 grams. Hank likes sugary stuff. Japanese maple, Asian shishigashria shohin. Interesting. Coffee cup, cold coffee, traces of caffeine. Detroit basketball cap, cotton 90%, polyester 10%. Matches, origin Jimmy's Bar, wood, phosphorus. Red Ice Task Force 2027, multi-department unit responsible for the Red Ice Network dismantle of 2028. Hares, Canine Hare's Saint Bernard dog. Huh, Hank has a dog, a Saint Bernard. Detroit police dismantle a network of red ice dealers. More than 50 arrests throughout the country. Detroit's finest has dealt a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic, with a number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind bars and narcotics seized with a street value of $500,000. Detective Hank Anderson, a young but hugely talented detective, is said to have been instrumental in the operation, which took months of planning. The DA described the work of Detective Anderson and his colleagues as model investigative police work. Detective Anderson promoted to the rank of lieutenant, becoming the youngest lieutenant on the Detroit police force. Lieutenant Hank Anderson was among the most decorated detectives in DPD's recent history, securing a number of high-profile arrests and serving as an integral member of the force. Captain Fowler said the promotion was long overdue, describing Anderson as among the most talented police I've ever worked with. The new lieutenant is expected to rise quickly through the ranks of the department and is already being tipped as a future commissioner. New record seizure of red ice in Detroit. Nearly a ton of red ice discovered in the hull of a boat after a long investigation conducted by Lieutenant Anderson of the Detroit Police Force. Hank is a very committed, excellent detective. And you might, and looking at him now is like, okay, if he is a committed, excellent detective, then why is he like that, all grumpy and drinks a lot? Well, you know what people say, don't judge a book by its cover. Lieutenant Anderson was a decorated officer.
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus. Hank! In my office.
I can either let Connor enter and listen in or explore the office. Last time I let him enter and listen in, so this time I'm gonna, let him explore the office. Having a meeting.
Fuck, look at that. Our friend, the plastic detective, is back in town. Congratulations on last night. Very impressive.
Hello, Detective Freed.
Never seen an android like you before. Modeler.
rA9. I'm a prototype.
A prototype? Android detective. So machine's gonna replace us all. Is that it? Hey, bring me a coffee, dipshit. Get a move on!
No.
I'm sorry, but I only take orders from Lieutenant Anderson.
Oh. If Hank hadn't gotten in the way yesterday, I would have fucked you up for disobeying a human. Stay out of my way. Because next time, you won't get off so easy.
Jerk.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no one was available to answer our questions.
The first book written by an artificial...
Wow. Well, that's the first. Public opinion skeptical. Nothing to do here. You can just go in, I guess just watch the officer just interrogating the suspect. Might as well just look at himself, after getting beaten down, just want to make sure like his tie is all straightened up and the hair is not messed up.
What? What are you looking at? Hey, fuck you!
Yeah, screw you too.
They're going to destroy me.
It's probable. They have to analyze your biocomponents. They need to understand what happened. I know there's something you didn't tell me. I need to know before they take you away. The sculpture you made. Tell me more about it.
He's too sad to even give the information.
I'm going to die.
Sad.
Open the cell, quick! Hurry!
He's killing himself.
I'll call Cyberlife. Clean this mess up.
Now they'll never get the information they wanted. You better die than, be destroyed. He did not deserve what happened to him. He was just defending himself and he just wanted to be free. But the officers didn't give him much of a chance.
I get the impression my presence causes you some inconvenience, Lieutenant. I'd like you to know I'm very sorry about that. Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better.
Not saying anything.
In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team.
All right,
Is there
then.
a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Oh, he speaks to tell him, there's a desk there, but not saying anything about the whole, oh, great to be partners, but nothing.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
Opening up just a little bit to Connor.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to.
But I like to.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
I know it's going down, but I still want to ask him these
A lot
questions.
of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
But he's not gonna say it. Sorry.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
That meeting didn't go so well.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
If you have any files on deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Thank you. One missing. The Panther reports that he left his android at home as usual when he went to work. When he returned, the android was nowhere to be found. No trace of a break-in in the apartment. The android may have left the home without being ordered in. Suspect. The pamphlet claims to have been attacked by AV500 number 234777821 model android working as a waiter in the Fast Coney Dogs restaurant chain situated at 842 Chamberlain Avenue. The pamphlet claims the android launched at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man before leaving the scene. The android remains at large. The pamphlet, I can't say that word, claims to have been attacked by her android, an AP700 number 480913802 model. The android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. And the manager of the Eden Club reported the unexplained disappearance of a sex android model WR400 number 641790831. The android disappeared after accompanying a restaurant to his home and never returned to the club.
$243 files.
That's a lot.
Dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have assaulted a man last night.
AX-400.
That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
Kara. He's just so annoyed by Connor right now.
I understand you're facing personal issues, Lieutenant. But you need to move past them. And...
Hey, don't talk to me like you know me. I'm not your friend, and I don't need your advice, okay?
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant,
Sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that attacked the guy last night. It's been seen in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Public opinion skeptical. That's the first time I ever had that. I guess I never looked at the TV when I was searching around. Software instability, question marks. Hank, even though it went down like 3 times, I still have Hank in the warm section. And Amanda, trusted. Yeah, so it was good for you guys to learn more about Hank. Now, even though you see him, as a grumpy old man, who has, who's an alcoholic, and he probably has some, personal issues, but from, going through his desk, learning more about him, and learning that, he happens to be a decorated detective, like, he's very talented, and he's committed to his work, and he did a good job in, exposing the whole red ice epidemic. Like, there's more to Hank that you don't know about him. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, so, and the whole thing about go into the office with Hank and listen to Fowler talking to Hank, or exploring around the office, it doesn't really matter to me. You can really choose either way, but like once you explore the office, you can go into the office like that. That's just the one choice. Or you can just go into the office and listen to Fowler talking to Hank of whatever may about the case, but you won't be able to look around the office. I'm not sure if you're able to. I'm not sure you're still able to look around the office, but either way, it doesn't really matter. But no matter what, Hank got a lead. Find some wood to revive the fire. Detroit today, cyber wildlife. First Android zoo opens. U.S. life expectancy now 91. 0.4% of world population holds 94% of global wealth. So now they have, animal androids, robot animals. Canada still Android free zone. Canada, where the air is clean and the welcome is always warm. Discover the landscape, discover the wild, discover Canada. Despite the United States voting in its Android Act as early as 2028, the Canadian Parliament has yet again pushed back its decision on whether to permit androids in the country. As a result, androids are still not sold in Canada and have no official status in the country. With androids continuing to fuel unprecedented growth in the U.S. economy, yet contributing to record levels of unemployment, the arguments for and against putting them on sale in Canada rages on, but for the time being, Canada remains an android-free zone. wait till Alice wakes up. rA9 over and over. $5. Ralph has a dead bird, a broken watch, and has $5 and a couple of $1. An old video game, Out of This World. Change appearance. Find new clothes. Oh, what a beautiful day. Get rid of the android clothes and put on some real human clothes. Now time to cut her hair. Cool graffiti. Perfect. Accessing AX400 options. Select new hair color. She can either have it blonde, brown, white, or black. I basically done all of them, but I'm gonna pick the one I like the most, and it is white. It just looks so cool. Now she looks more like a human. Now I really like to do that. Like instead of, you know, just dyeing your hair in the old-fashioned way, you can just, you know, change it. That'll be so cool to do. Dead body in a bathtub.
All right. That's all for now. Free to go.
We've got officers sweeping the neighborhood in case anybody saw anything.
Okay, well, let me know if they turn anything up.
What are you gonna do with that?
I have no idea.
He's like a pet or something to Hank.
It took the first bus that came along and stayed at the end of the line. Its decision wasn't planned. It was driven by fear.
Androids don't feel fear.
Deviants do. They get overwhelmed by their emotions and make irrational decisions.
All right, well, that still doesn't tell us where it went.
It didn't have a plan, and it had nowhere to go. Maybe it didn't go far.
Maybe.
Ralph found this to feed the little girl.
Oh my.
It's good for her. A present. To make up for past misunderstandings. Ralph will cook. We will do just like humans do. Humans like burnt meat. Come. Come and sit down. That's better. Ralph went to a lot of trouble to find something for the little girl to eat. It wouldn't be polite for her to refuse, would it? Great.
Don't want to get him mad. I don't think Alice wants to
Succulent,
eat.
you'll see. Succulent.
Eat that dead animal.
Father, mother, little girl.
Please, Carl. I don't want to eat that.
What did she say?
Nothing.
She said she can't wait to eat it. She's very hungry.
The little human's
Family.
not going to regret it. Ralph found the best, the biggest one he could find. This is going to be succulent. Succulent. Go ahead. Eat.
How can she eat that? Don't yell at a little girl like that.
I saw the body upstairs. You killed that human, didn't you?
No. No, he was like that when Ralph found him.
You killed that man, Ralph. There's no point in lying. You hate humans, but you're just like them. You're a murderer.
Ralph didn't mean any harm. No. It's just that
He's just so damaged.
Ralph can't control his anger. When his anger comes, Ralph doesn't know what he's doing. He becomes stupid. Full of hatred. Ralph is sorry. He just wanted to be your friend.
Then let us go.
Anybody home? There's blue blood on the fence. I know another android was here.
Android inside the house. scan android. Processing lead, signs of software instability, probability of self-destruction, moderate. Model WR600 Gardiner, serial number 021753034, status reported missing. Burn mark, irreversible skin damage, probable cause extreme heat. So whatever human he was with did that to him. Like,
I'm looking for an AX400. Have you seen it?
Ralph's seen nobody.
Are there any other androids here?
Other androids? No. Ralph is alone.
He's protecting Kara and Alice.
Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. There's blue blood on the fence. I know another android was here.
Ralph scratched himself coming through. That's Ralph's blood.
Table set for 3. Food. Androids don't eat. Androids don't need heat. Seeing more of the rA9 symbols and the word I'm alive. So right here, like whenever Connor is walking, like right now it was red because I'm not close to wherever Kara and Alice are. If I go up to blue, I'm
Is anyone upstairs?
No.
Sorry, I messed it up wrong. If it was blue, Android is telling the truth. So right there, the optimal stress. Like I'm making Connor walk around to see where these androids are, Kara and Alice, and it was blue.
Coming, Lieutenant.
If it was blue, like okay, he's not gonna see them. If it was red, he found them.
Connor, what's going on?
It's here! Call it in! Which way did it go?
That way. They're headed for the train station.
They're over there!
Going with the fence.
Don't shoot! We need it alive!
Oh, fuck. That's insane.
Out of shape.
Hey, where you going?
I can't let them get away.
They won't. They'll never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance.
Now you will get yourself killed. Do not go after him, Connor. That's an order.
Made it through safely.
Are you okay?
Yes, so make Kara change her appearance, look more human, and Ralph, he's only like that because of what his owner did to him with the burn mark on his face, like in the anger and rage. I mean, you have to understand that what he went through and why made him be like that. And he didn't mean to be like that, to Alice and everything. But hey, on the right side, he was able, to let Kara and Alice escape safely away from Connor and Hank. Also, there are other events here, like I instead of Connor, instead of letting Connor give up on not chasing Kara and Alice, then I will put yes, let Connor go after Kara and Alice. But I don't know what happens in that part. Like, do I either play as Kara or play as Connor? I don't know about that, but I just choose, the way of let Kara and Alice go through the car safely and let Connor give up and Hank, be, happy about that. Like, don't go over there, okay? Whew. So, yeah, so I'm gonna stop here. Very long. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop here. For people watching, who are watching, I hope you guys, I hope you enjoyed learning more about this mysterious rA9 and learning, from Alice about, of her going through with her father Todd and not being loved and just want to have a family, and now she can with Kara, and also, seeing Marcus and a few other androids feeling the sense of being alive, like just loving their expression, like once they woken up is like, I feel so different. On live stream, you guys have all the time, and if you did, hit that thumbs up and subscribe button in the corner of this video to see more walkthroughs of Detroit Become Human. I will be playing part 3 today's I would play part 3 on Saturday. Fridays, for tomorrow Friday, I have plans. So yeah, stay tuned for Saturday, not Friday. Stay tuned for part 3 of Detroit Become Human on Saturday. And yeah, Cat Eyes here, and have a good night, everybody.